Don't use disability as an excuse. That's quite a statement, isn't it?
It is. That was from Akmal, the politician. It caused quite a stir recently.
Yeah, and it was linked to that whole upside-down flag thing, right, at the Chinese primary school.
Exactly. And it turned out the janitor involved, who is OKU, a person with disabilities, made an honest mistake. It wasn't intentional.
But words like that, especially from leaders, they really carry weight. They can, shape how people think about certain groups.
Absolutely. It impacts the whole public conversation.
It really makes you wonder. I mean, what do you think when you hear things like that? So Akmal's first take on it was pretty strong.
Uh-huh. He questioned why an OKU staff member was handling the flag without supervision for something so important.
And he also criticized the school, didn't he? Something about acting first and apologizing later.
Yes, suggesting it wasn't maybe quite sincere, or maybe there was some intent there. That was the implication. But then you had the reaction, which was just as strong, especially by the OKU comments.
Right, from the Democratic Action Party youth wing.
Yes, leaders like DAP Youth, Leong Hing-yi, and Lo Wei-keen, they were very critical.
What was their main point?
They basically said calling it a disability card was a huge insult. I mean, around 15% of Malaysians are OKU.
And they pointed out he's a doctor, so he should understand disability isn't, well, it isn't a choice.
Exactly. They felt his words were demeaning, questioning the value, the capability of people with disabilities.
So what did they want?
They called for him to apologize and actually to step down as the United Malay's National Organization youth chief. Said he wasn't fit for inclusive leadership.
And this wasn't just about this one incident, according to them.
No, the Democratic Action Party youth wing framed it as part of a bigger strategy.
A strategy? How so?
They believe Akmal's trying to build this national hero persona.
Using things like the KK Mart issue and now this flag incident?
Yeah, like political stepping stones. Especially, they noted, when it involves Chinese businesses or schools.
And their take is that it's actually counterproductive.
Right. Might push away non-Malay voters and doesn't necessarily gain him more Malay support. That's their analysis. But, there's always another side to the story.
Okay, so who defended him?
Hafiz, the Secretary General of Barisan National Youth. He came out quite strongly.
And their argument?
They insisted Akmal's stance was purely about patriotism and national responsibility, not politics.
So flipping the script, basically.
Pretty much. Hafiz accused the Democratic Action Party youth wing of political impropriety, having a narrow political agenda.
Saying they were the ones diverting attention.
Yes, trying to make it partisan instead of about loving the country. He even mentioned that old halal ham and cheese sandwich thing at University Malaya.
Oh, right, I remember that.
So DAP Youth attacked Akmal then too, instead of the main issue, claiming it's a pattern from their side.
It's politics, isn't it? Accusations flying back and forth, different views on patriotism, responsibility.
But while all of this is happening, you have to wonder if it pulls focus from, the really big stuff, like the 13th Malaysia Plan.
That's a really good point. That's the blueprint for national development, right?
Yeah.
Impacts everyone. Malay communities, Bumi Putera communities, all Malaysians.
Exactly. The things that genuinely shape the country's future sometimes get lost in the noise. Which actually brings up an interesting thought. How do we measure if a politician is actually doing a good job?
Beyond just popularity or winning arguments.
Right. Instead of just, who sounds like the biggest hero, what if we had clear KPIs? Key performance indicators for MPs, state assemblymen.
Like what kind of KPIs?
Well, we could use actual numbers. Things like the annual growth in median household income in their area.
Okay.
Or the overall GDP growth in their constituency. That data exists.
So an objective measure, are they actually helping people earn more, improving lives?
Precisely. Rather than just political drama, it could maybe expose the opportunists, the yang gun.
And push everyone to focus on real local economic development.
That's the idea, making them accountable for tangible results.
So yeah, it leaves us with a big question, doesn't it? As citizens, what should we really be demanding from the people we elect?